Abraham rejoiced to think that he would see my day. He saw it and was glad. Before Abraham ever was, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. In any language, grammatically incorrect, but spiritually accurate. Spiritually accurate. Jesus says, I am who I am. You may remember when Moses asked the Lord for his name, what would I tell the Israelites when they asked me about you? Who has sent me to you? The Lord said, tell them, I am who I am. God's name is, I am who I am. To use some philosophy, God is not a being. God is not a being. You are a being. I am a being. This is a being. This is a being. But God is not a being. God is the being. The one from whom every being takes its essence and substance and existence. That's why we read, I think Paul says, He is the one in whom we live and move and have our being. We live and move and have our being in Him. In other words, we can't have a being without the being. We all derive or receive our existence, our breath, our life, everything from Him. There's something more about I am. It means God cannot be defined. God cannot be described. God cannot be delimited. Abraham was born in time. Centuries ago, one day he was born and then another day he died. He was born in time. But then when he died, he entered into eternity. That's why Jesus says, Abraham lived to see my day. In our calendar, Abraham lived only for how many years? We know how many years he lived. But in God's calendar, he lived, he died, then he entered into eternity. And so Jesus could say, Abraham rejoiced to see my day centuries later, because Abraham was alive when Jesus was born. Abraham was alive in eternity beyond time when Jesus was born in Nazareth, in Bethlehem. There's something more in today's gospel. Jesus was born in time and lived for 33 years with us. In other words, God entered the eternal one. The eternal one, the timeless one, entered into time in Bethlehem where he became a baby in Jesus. After 33 years, he returned back to that timeless existence. What we are called to be is like Abraham. We were all born in time. We all have birthdays. And there'll be a death too one day. Then we believe, like Abraham, we too will enter into eternity, and we are called to be immortal and live forever with Jesus and with all the saints forever.